Hi and welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'll show you how to create a landing page for auto detailing businesses using an AI web development tool called Lovable. So who am I and why should you listen to me? Well, I'm Alex Cho from ZVPPC, and over the past few years, I've worked with dozens of auto detailing businesses across the country, helping them grow using Google Ads. And if you're interested in working together, I offer a free 15-minute discovery call. The link is in the description below. All right, so let's quickly run through the key elements of a high converting auto detailing landing page for your Google Ads. So the first principle, right, is it has to be a lead focused landing page. Got to remember this page has one goal, it's getting phone calls or quote requests. This isn't a general website about your services. Then next we have clear call to action, right? So your landing page needs a prominent and obvious next step that you want visitors to take. For lead generation, this is often a phone call or form submission. Make your phone numbers click to call, especially on mobile, and use clear, action-oriented language in your buttons like call for a free quote or get a quote now. And then ensure the primary call to action, right, is visible above the fold or immediately on the page. Then we have relevant headlining and messaging. So your headline is the first thing that people see, right? So it must resonate with what they searched for. Clearly state your service and ideally your service area in the headline or very close to it. And you want to keep your messaging very clear, concise, and focused on solving the user's problem. Then mobile optimization, right? So a huge portion of your traffic will likely come from mobile devices, right? People's phones. Everyone's on their phone. Your landing page must be responsive and look good on, well, look better than good, look great on phones and tablets. And ensure it's easy to navigate and use on a smaller screen, and that the really critical elements like the click to call buttons are easily accessible. Then you want to build trust and credibility on your landing page, right? Since these are potential like new customers, you need to build trust quickly. You want to include genuine testimonials and reviews, ideally as screenshots from platforms like Google, you have Yelp, Trustpilot, or you can include those modules on your website to show that they're real. And then you want to use authentic images from your business, from your team, and your past work, things like before and afters. You don't want to use stock photos to make it feel more, I guess, local, more authentic, more trustworthy. Consider adding some trust badges from relevant organizations. And then a brief about us section really can help also build some rapport. Then you want to minimize distractions. So the goal of a lead focused landing page is a conversion, getting them to convert, right? Therefore, remove anything that could really pull visitors away from your main call to action. And this often means avoiding a traditional navigation menu with links to other web pages or links to social media. And you want to keep the focus solely on the information needed to make a decision and the clear path to contact you. Then, fast page load speed. So in today's really fast-paced online world, everyone is impatient, right? Everyone has attention span of a fly. And so if your landing page takes too long to load, ideally under, say, 3 seconds, for example, many visitors will leave before even reading your page, reading your offer. You want to optimize images and minimize unnecessary elements to ensure a really fast loading experience. Like slow loading speeds can also negatively impact your Google Ads quality score. Then strong message match. So ensure consistency between what users search for, keywords in the ads, and the content on your landing page, right? You need to use dedicated landing pages that directly address the specific services or locations mentioned in your ad. This relevancy, it helps users know they've landed in the right place and improves your quality score and conversion rates. And then above the fold optimization. So this is the content that's visible immediately when someone lands on your page without scrolling. This part is crucial. So you want to make sure that headline, clear call to action like the phone number or initial form field, and key benefits are all visible above the fold. Answer the key questions a visitor might have, right? So they want to know if you can solve their problem, where you are, can they trust you, and how can they get in contact. All right, so with all this criteria here, I consolidated all of these into a prompt to give Lovable. And from this, we will create our demonstration AI landing page. So let's go over to this tab, and then I will take my prompt and I will copying that. I'm copying that right now, and then I'm pasting it into here. Feel free to leave a comment if you want a copy of this prompt. And then I will click, it's copy pasted. All right, click this button. Obviously you want to sign up for Lovable, and then you paste your prompt into this section, and then you click the up arrow button, and it's pretty amazing. It only takes around 5 to 10 minutes to be able to generate, and we will wait patiently while it does its thing. All right, so we ended up getting an error. It was able to acquire a lock before timeout. Let's dismiss this error. Here we go. I think it's done now, right? So we can take a look at our landing page, right? So let me move this up here. And then, so we have immediately, right, mobile auto detailing, top section. Then we have call for free quote and get online quote. We have the RID 5 stars social proof, serving the metro area for 10 plus years. We have a relevant image of a car right here, supercar. And then we have the benefits of mobile detailing, their detailing services, and then what their customers say, this customer testimonials from different sources. We have about us for the company, and then there's a before and after. Well, this is the only image that's working, but they have like a broken image for before and after detailing tools and products and service vehicle, as well as plenty of calls to action throughout. These buttons do look kind of weird. They look a little bit too more. I would want more spacing on the left and right and top and bottom. And then you have your get your free quote section right here. You have a call button, email at the bottom, business hours, satisfaction guaranteed, as well as a service area, and then a bunch of information on the bottom, right? And then what you also have that's good is that you have the phone button and the get a quote button, which follow you around the page as call to actions. And then we can take a look at this on mobile. Publish it, right? And if you have your own domain, if you have a custom domain that you've purchased, you can connect the website to that. All right, and let's take a look at it. So let's take a look at the website. All right. So I'd say this looks pretty good on mobile. You have the buttons right here, and then you have everything. It kind of looks nice. And sometimes when I just immediately try to switch to mobile mode, it makes the website look a bit off-centered. But this looks pretty good, I'd say, for mobile. But so that's pretty much it, right? There are still a number of different steps that you would need to take to make this particular landing page usable, right? So you would still need to make a bunch of edits, such as changing the content to reflect your company's services, as well as the brand voice and the images, etc. Then you would also need to do a number of things, such as installing Google Tag Manager, Google Analytics tags, and then you'd also have to make sure that the form submissions are set up to send you any of the submissions that you receive. But besides that, it's pretty amazing at what technology can do. And this is definitely a great starting point for creating a landing page for auto detailing, especially, right? And it's pretty simple to do, only in a matter of, I would say this took around 10 minutes to complete, but it gives you a really good base, and it can give your business a great competitive advantage given how many poor landing pages I've seen for auto detailing from Google Ads. So again, that's pretty much it for the video. And so if you're interested in working together, I offer a free 15-minute discovery call. The link is in the description below. And if you found this video helpful, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. I offer Google Ads tutorials and tips every week.